Hey guys, Project Zodiac here. I'm back with another video, and this is another unboxing, as you guys can see. And it is another 4K Blu-ray movie unboxing. I got this about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago when it released, and I've just been really meaning to unbox this and even watch it. I just haven't been able to because I want to make a video to talk about this movie. And I just set some time aside now, but I still got a bunch of stuff to do. So this is going to be a little bit quicker. But this is my unboxing for Batman Mask of the Phantasm, which is one of the best Batman movies ever made. And it's a movie that I've watched so many times when I was really little. I just really love this movie, and I don't know, it was just amazing. But we'll get to that as the video goes on. Like I said, I don't want to take too much of your time with this video, and I really want to share my stories with this movie. So as you guys can see over here, we've got this beautiful artwork. I still do prefer the original artwork for the movie. I actually do have the VHS tape for it, which does have the original cover for it. However, it's in the attic, and I think either next week or the week after, I'm taking my VHS to be donated. So, but either way, for right now, I still have that up there in the attic. And yeah, so I watched that tape so many times. I rented it so many times, and then I think I was given it as either as a Christmas or birthday gift. But I just love that movie so much. But yeah, so the new artwork though is fantastic. I love this new artwork. Also, if you guys hear my dog, I'm sorry, he has to be in the room with me. But we've got the Phantasm here, this beautiful uh, blood red sky with the black and the red clouds. It just looks so beautiful, and it's just such a perfect contrast with like the blue and the yellows down here. It's just so beautiful. I love this artwork. I do think it's a little strange that Batman is running on a very narrow uh, path of this building, but it's whatever. We got to see parts of Gotham over there, some cool bat drawings over here, which you wouldn't really notice. I didn't even notice until I just looked on my camera. We got the Joker, which I always forget is in this movie. Like literally, like I always forget he's in this movie. I think that I always remember his scenes being like in the movie, but I always thought it was like a sequel or like a different movie, um, which we'll get to in a little bit, or like a part two, but we'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, we got the Joker here with Batman. I loved this show as well when I was little, even though I've always been more of a Spider-Man and X-Men fan. The Batman shows are just amazing. I just couldn't, and I love the Superman movies, but I could never really get into the Superman animated show. But Smallville is amazing. Superman and Lois is amazing. I also liked a little bit of Lois and Clark. Um, no, yeah, I think that yes, Lois and Clark. I've seen only very few episodes of that when I was little, and I really liked that. But yeah, the animated Superman movie and the Justice League animated Superman show and the animated Justice League show, I never really liked that much. Um, but the Batman one, Batman Beyond, those were amazing. I just love them so much. But yeah, so this artwork is so beautiful, and honestly, like it's just fantastic artwork. I do wish I'd keep this, but I mean, I could just find a picture of it online. But as you guys can see, it is shiny, but the light, it's not picking up on the camera very much, but there is like a holographic shine to it. So when the light moves, like it shines up, kind of like a holographic card, basically. So that's really cool. I love this. It's so good. So yeah, 4K Ultra HD. This sticks out a little bit. And then on the side, we just got Mask of the Phantasm. Nothing on the other side, just the same thing. I also just love this Batman font over here that they use. It's so good. I think it's just the regular Warner Brothers font, isn't it? But anyway, we've got DC animated movies, A New Era of Adventure, and then here we have the Phantasm again. The Phantasm voice modulator was so good. I just remember loving that voice so much. And then here you guys can read. So this is what the movie is about. So yeah, and Kevin Connery, unfortunately he died, I think last year or the year before. He was the voice of Batman, so yeah, it's sad. But he made, for so many people, he is Batman. Like taking away Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, Ben Affleck, Robert Pattinson, taking all of them away, like, and then the other ones that I forgot the name of. I think George Clooney was one of them. Um, but yeah, taking away all of the Batmans, so many people say that Kevin Connery is the definitive Batman, and I can see that. That voice is just so iconic with this Batman, or just Batman in general. But yeah, so here we have the case itself. Also, I did buy Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I have it here to the side because I'm actually about to unbox it right after this one. And then I have one more video to unbox as well. For that one, it's a vinyl. So these will all be out around a few days apart from each other, really. So yeah, definitely watch that. But yeah, this movie, Mask of the Phantasm, it's amazing. It's really dark. It's really, I don't want to say violent because it's kind of not, but it's pretty brutal in some cases, honestly. So yeah, just a matte version of the slipcase. Again, if you hear my dog, I'm sorry. And nothing else on the back. So let's just take a look here on the inside. Okay, there's no Blu-ray disc, and then here's the 4K disc. Which honestly, it's just a black disc, and that's a little bit disappointing. But some little stories about this. I remember, I don't know if it was the first time I seen it, but definitely one of the few first times that I saw this I can remember, and I just remember seeing the Phantasm coming out of that like smoke, and the voice, the music, everything. It just worked so well, and it just really captivated me. And seeing Bruce's relationship with, I always forget her name because I don't think about her that often. And after the movie, like I care more about the plot with the Phantasm than I did really with Bruce and Andrea. So yeah, she's an old love interest for Bruce, and it's just really really mature, and that's one of the best things about the Batman animated series is that it was always super mature. I like it when animated shows that are not anime, because a lot of anime are pretty mature, honestly. But a lot of cartoons, let's say like that, like Western cartoons, I like it when they do handle more mature topics and they're okay showing it. Batman did it. I'm trying to think what other show. It's been a long day. I can't really think too much right now. The 2011 Thundercats did it. Regular show did it. Even like some Nickelodeon shows as well, like iCarly, Drake and Josh. Those still had like mature stuff to them as well. So I just like it when they make something, but they make it, yes, it's like aimed at kids, but then adults or teenagers or young adults can watch it and still see so much enjoyment in it as well. And that's the case with Batman the animated series. There was just so much like depth to it, so it's just so good. I actually watched all of it, even Batman, like the animated series, New Adventures of Batman, and Batman Beyond all together, a few years ago. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so I just remember seeing the Phantasm and it coming out, and like Batman facing it, and like the twists and everything that happened. I just, the music as well, it's just so good. This is definitely one of the best Batman movies ever made. Honestly, I think I like this more than Robert Pattinson's The Batman. Um, the original 1989 Batman movie with Michael Keaton is also a classic, and it's kind of like that atmosphere is kind of what inspired the animated series, especially with the music. So I wouldn't say necessarily that I like it more than that, maybe just as much as that, because this one balanced lightheartedness with darkness as well. So it's just so good. And then here's, yeah, so I don't know where I'd rank it, but definitely better than the Batman. The Batman was a great movie, but I don't like it as much as other Batman movies. Um, so yeah, and I think that the Dark Knight trilogy, I'm not forgetting that, it is fantastic. And I do think I like this a little bit more than a couple of the Dark Knight trilogy movies. Um, but it's just so good either way. But yeah, so the part that I had said I always forget that the Joker is in this movie, that is because I do. I always think that the Joker is in a second movie, like a part two. So yeah, I always just think that there's like a part two to this movie and that the Joker is in it. But then I remember whenever I watch it, I haven't seen it in a few years now, but whenever I watch, I'm like, oh wait, no, there isn't a part two. He is just in this movie. I guess like his parts just feel kind of rushed. The last time I saw it was maybe like 5 years ago or something like that, and or maybe a little less. And I just remember seeing him, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I always felt like his part was rushed, but now no, it kind of works. It's not so rushed, if I remember correctly. But either way, I always forget that his part's in it because it really like clashes for some reason, like the whole future land thing, with the phantasm stuff. Like it, like, and it connects, but like it's just so like disjointed in that way. I think that that would be my only complaint. Um, but still, I love it. It's really really good. And yeah, so I don't know what else I can really say in the moment, other than, you know, like I remember watching this with my stepdad many times. I remember seeing it just on the TV, and because my stepdad liked the Batman movies as well, and I think my brother watched it a few times with me and my mom too. And I just remember a couple of times them like commenting similar to the Black Cauldron, Disney's Black Cauldron, which I love that movie. um like people, like the adults were like, how are you watching this? This is like violent and like creepy. And I'm like, nah, it's fine. Just like with the Dark Cauldron, I literally remember my godmother one time when I was watching the Dark Cauldron, and she's like, this is horrifying and you're not scared about this? I'm like, and I was literally like probably like 5 or something. um and I'm just like, no, it's pretty cool. So um yeah, that's just how I am in general. So same concept behind the Phantasm. Fantastic villains, fantastic story. Just it's amazing. I really really want to watch this. And since right now it's actually September 27, I believe, or 26. Um, today it is the 27th. Um, yeah, it's like a perfect like Halloween season kind of movie to watch. So I definitely recommend it. And you know, I have a lot of good memories watching this when I was really little, and I probably should see it more than I have. But with all that said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of Batman Mask of the Phantasm, and what is your favorite Batman movie, and also definitely check out my unboxing for Across the Spider-Verse. With all that said, guys, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day.